Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be decluttering every possible section of this house. Today's main focus is to just prove that even if you can only declutter for a little chunk amount of time, that it will still make a difference. So with that being said, we're going to do the pantry. We live in a single wide mobile home. The pantry is pretty much just a glorified cabinet. It's not very large. I will show you details on that, but I actually use the top portion for our food and that kind of thing, and then the bottom I use for appliances. So it works out perfect. I typically go to the grocery store about once a week to get just kind of fresh meats, if we need that kind of thing, or maybe milk. But I normally have most stuff kind of on hand, so I just have to do like little shopping in between. I don't know if that makes sense, but as we get into this, I'll show you. When I go through the cabinet, I typically keep it pretty organized the majority of the time anyway, but I like to have a written down inventory of what we have in the cabinets so I can easily look there, see what I need to get the next time I go to the store, and what I can kind of throw together if we're in a hurry. So I just write mine down on regular notebook paper using an ink pen, whatever, and use highlighters whenever I need new stuff and that kind of thing. It makes it very, very, very easy to plan your menus, to plan your grocery list. I go into the store and get my own groceries. So if you are one of those that orders your groceries, this would definitely come in handy, just because you can know in a glance what you need and what you don't need. We're going to try to make this about a 15-minute chunk. So I've actually worked today, just got home, and I have about an hour before I go to get little best friend. So just a little bit is going to just make me feel better and make the week run smoother. So that is the plan. So let's get into this. I'm going to show you the inside of the cabinet. You will see here it's not any deeper than any other of the kitchen cabinets, but this part is where we keep our food. Down here I'll actually show you. It needs a little straightened too, but we're not getting in that today. This is some appliances, a little kind of like overflow stuff, and this is the little best friend's slime ingredients. So that's what we keep here, just stuff that's kind of too big that we don't use very often. So okay, this is what we're working on today. So I will show you, and here it is. Why in the goodness we have so many chips, I have no idea, but it just will get down to, I'm sure everybody has this problem, some of these will get down to this much, and I'll go ahead and buy another bag, and then the cycle begins. So over here, can't see a lot, and I'm not going to pull all this out right now. I just want to show you what's in here. Over here is kind of, there's some vinegar back there, soy sauce, some spices, and there's spices here too. And then in the back of this chip tower it's actually pretty deep once you get in here. There is pancake syrup and cooking oil, and this is for the baby's lunch. They are very hard to find, so this is like kind of like popcorn without the kernels. So whenever we can find those, I try to stock up, so that's why we have those. Over here is some seasoning packets, pancake mix. Down here on the second shelf is canned foods, and there's some peanut butter. I try to keep all of kind of the canned vegetables over on this side, and then the soups and kind of, well, like manwich, like the meals are on this side. So there is a little organization in my mind. But down here, we have cake mixes, and here's some boxed, like shake and bake and some hamburger helper. And these are fudge rounds. Every now and then she likes a little snack cake, and if I put them in there, it keeps them from getting smashed and doesn't take up quite as much room as the box. And you'll notice I'm big on clothespins just because we lose them a lot, and they're cheaper than the actual bag clips, so I use those. And then apparently we thought we were having a cracker shortage, but down here is just cereal boxes, and whenever we're at the store and she wants to grab another one, that's why we have extra. So this is actually the binder, and I'll pull all of this out on into the video, but this binder has different recipes that we've either tried or want to try, so I highly suggest keep it in here, or keep this close by, just because I also have some blank notebook paper in there too, so I can, as we're going through to menu plan, I can just write it on a piece of paper and I'm not having to search for 15 different things. So here is where we are starting, and let's get into it.